Hello students, welcome to E-class of History. Now this is your last video for the lesson number 5, Social and Religious Reforms. In the last video, we have seen some reformers who participated in the women's emancipation like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Gopal Hari Deshmukh, Mahatma Phule, Savitribai Phule, पंडित ईश्वरचंद्र विद्यासागर विष्णू शास्त्री पंडित वीरेशलिंगम पंतलू गोपाल गणेश आगरकर महर्षी विठ्ठल रामजी शिंदे ताराबाई शिंदे महर्षी धोंडू केशव कर्वे पंडिता रमाबाई इरांडे डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर अँड महात्मा गांधी. So now let us see. Just think about it. If the social reformers had not started the education of women, you have to think about it. What will means क्या अगर होता if social reformers had not started the education of women? At present, what kind of transformation is seen in the life of women due to the education? Due to this education, what type of transformation you are seeing in the life of women? You have to think about it. And last is, do you think there is a need for taking further efforts regarding education of women? If yes, then what efforts need to be taken? अगर आपको लगता है कि वुमेंस एजुकेशन में और ज़्यादा एफर्ट्स डालने की ज़रूरत है तो वो कौन से एफर्ट्स होनी चाहिए, इसके बारे में यू हैव टू थिंक. ओके, नाउ लेट अस सी religious reforms among the Muslims. Abdul Latif started the social reform among the Muslim community. He established the Mohammedan Literary Society in Bengal. Sir Syed Ahmed Khan founded the Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College. It later developed into the Aligarh Muslim University. He advocated Western science and technology. He firmly believed that Muslims could make progress only by studying the modern education and science. So, the reformers related to Muslim religious is Abdul Latif. He initiated reforms in the Muslim community and he established the Mohammedan Literary Society in the Bengal. Then second is Sir Syed Ahmed Khan. He promoted Western science and technology. Then he founded the Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College and which is later become the Aligarh Muslim University. He firmly believed that Muslims could make progress only by studying modern education and science. This was about the religious reforms among the Muslims. Now let us see movements in the Hindu society. In the 1995, Hindu Mahasabha was established to give a respectable position to the Hindu community. Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya led the foundation of Banaras Hindu University. Then Dr. Keshav Baliram Hedgewar in 1925 established Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh at Nagpur. Its aim was to set up a disciplinary, virtuous organization of Hindu youth. Then V.D. Savarkar built the Patita Pavan temple at Ratnagiri, open to all castes of Hindu religion. Common dining programs were also arranged. So the movements in the Hindu society is, first is Hindu Mahasabha. It was established in the 1915 with aim to achieve the respectable position for Hindu community. It was specially built up on the aim to give respectable position to Hindu community. Then Banaras Hindu University, it is founded by Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya. Then Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangha, established by Keshav Baliram Hedgewar in the 1925 at Nagpur, and it is aimed at establishing a disciplinary and virtuous organization for the Hindu youth. Last is Patit Pavan temple was built by the V.D. Savarkar and opened for all the caste in the Hindu religions. Also, common dining programs were also arranged. Now let us see the do you know manifestation of renaissance in the other areas. Means the this reformation is led in the other areas also, like literature, art and science. So let us see, just as the reform movement developed in the various field of literature, art and science during the Renaissance period is also important. In the field of literature, Rabindranath Tagore, and in the field of science, C.V. Raman received the Nobel Prizes. This gives us an idea of the progress in India. This progress was responsible for building up modern India. Stories, novels gives inspiration to gain independence. They also express thoughts on the social reforms. During this period, women also took up writing. New newspapers and magazines become a source of social reform and political awakening. There was a development in the field of art as well. Music became more popular. Indian style and Western techniques were combined, and new school of paintings came forward. Many books were written based on the science. People started realizing that experimentation and scientific attitude were important for the progress of country. तो सोशली जो रिफॉर्मेशन हुए, वुमेंस एजुकेशन में जो रिफॉर्मेशन हुए, उसी बेसिस पे लिटरेचर, आर्ट एंड साइंस के फील्ड में भी कुछ रिफॉर्मेशंस हुए. दैट प्रोग्रेस इज इन द फील्ड ऑफ लिटरेचर. Stories and novels dealt with the themes related to social reforms, writing by the women's author. Newspaper and magazines become the carriers of social reform and political awakening. So newspaper and magazines, these were the carrier, they were the medium of the social reforms. In the field of art, music becomes the people oriented and it is become more popular. म्यूज़िक को अभी एक पब्लिसिटी मिलती रही. ट्रेडिशनल इंडियन स्टाइल ऑफ पेंटिंग वॉज कंबाइंड विद द वेस्टर्न टेक्निक. रिफॉर्मेशन में पेंटिंग का भी एक पार्टिसिपेशन रहा, जिसमें इंडियन स्टाइल को वेस्टर्न टेक्निक के साथ कंबाइन किया गया एंड इट हेल्प्स इन द रिफॉर्मेशन. Then in the field of science, writing of books on the science emphasize the scientific outlook. जैसे जैसे पीपल एजुकेट होते गए, वो साइंस को भी समझने लगे एंड जो एक टिपिकल उनका व्यू था, दैट इज नाउ टुक आउट बाय द साइंटिफिक आउटलुक. People realize the importance of experimentation and scientific outlook for the progress. So this was all about the social and religious reformations. We have seen the so many institutions, their founder, their era foundation and their work information. In the next video we have to complete your exercise. Till try to complete your objectives and prepare for the your revision exams. Thank you.